I'm sure you can guess where the name of this project comes from. That's right, it's from my dad. He immediately made fun of my fabric choice. How dare he? I'm a millennial, grew up in the 90s, so I really love the pattern and the colors. So I took the fabric from the thrift store, super cheap. Now the pattern is from Helen's Closet and I'll link it below, and I was actually listening to her podcast while I was sewing this back in November. And look at me wearing a super fancy silk robe. I mean, that's what I do. I sew in silk, as one does. Now here is where it gets interesting. I did not read the instructions despite the fact that they are really well made. And so instead of printing only my layer and my size, I printed the PDF with all the layers, and so I have to now I have to deal with this nonsense of trying to find my line amongst all the lines. So don't do what I did. Cutting some interfacing here. Now, is it me? Is it just me? Doesn't this pattern piece look like a tie from the 90s? It looks like I'm obsessed with the 90s in this video. But seriously though, my dad used to wear, ties just like that, super thick. I don't know, it kind of, I cannot unsee it. It is time to choose the hardware that will match the project the best. I went for the one on the left because I felt like that dark gray was really a good match with one of the colors on the fabric. All right, let's get to sewing. Nope, never mind, let's do the pockets. And while I do the pockets, let me explain what I want to do with this channel. So this is the style that I wanted to go for. I don't want to do an actual tutorial. It doesn't feel like it'll be useful in any way because YouTube is full of wonderful people teaching sewing probably better than I would do. But I do want to share my projects as a source of inspiration for anyone who is interested. Hopefully make you have a good time. So if you actually like this one, I would really be ecstatic if you would actually subscribe and comment, because that way I know that someone is watching and someone do care and wants to watch another one. So that will keep me going. Thanks for your support. So I took a pretty long break from this project, mostly because it required to finish the edges and I had received my serger but never used it before. It was my first time using it. See how proud I am to show you the finished edge. And so I started sewing and I assembled all the panels, did some top stitching. You better appreciate my nails here because ain't nobody got time for that. I don't do my nails anymore. I don't know why this one time my nails were done. I like the look of it. I'm not saying it doesn't look good. It does look better. But you know what I discovered too? My nails are way stronger now that I don't suffocate them in nail polish anymore. Anyway, as I am tackling the straps, let me detail how long it actually took me to work on this project. I worked over 4 days total, 2 days in November and 2 days in January. And then it took me another couple months to film the reveal that I'm excited to show you at the end of this video. Just a heads up, the reveal was filmed in a location that is magnificent, in an apartment that has the most beautiful view on the East River facing Manhattan, but this is not my apartment. I wish it was though, but I ain't got that kind of cash. This is my sewing room. This is my workshop and sewing room and office. Yeah, it was very, very cold. I think I was wearing my cardigan on top of a knit sweater. And as you can see here, I actually am also wearing 2 pair of pants because 1 pair of pants is not enough. Yay, we're just left with the finishing touches. Do people say finishing touches for sewing or is it just for decor? Hemming, texting, hammering. Take this. Yeah. A little bit of violence for the last step. I think it is satisfying. I am going to let you fully take in the view from that apartment before I show you the reveal.